I'm glad this exists, but man, oh man, are motion controls dopey in hindsight, aren't they? What's that? They were dopey then too? Whatever, I like bowling. And I like the baseball one too, for like 20 minutes. How do they run around without legs? Not having legs is bad when you're doing Le Sport. Somebody get these kids some legs. There's a preoccupation with size in the games industry right now, and among its audience. I can't imagine why, wink, but the reason I'm mentioning it is The Witcher 3 is the best of every game world available to the present. Yes, it is huge, but that's not why it's good. It's not arbitrarily huge. Most games are only as full as they need to be. Witcher 3 is only as empty as it needs to be. It's the head side of every single design coin. The side quests feel involved instead of just being fetchy. The writing is compelling and dark. There's a lot of customization, and this is the pinnacle of everything the last generation of games was working toward. This is an absolute whale of a video game.
Just commanded him to... Wow!
Well, climb your hammers and bang your ladders. A big fucking ape has taken your bae Pauline, and before you can be the inexplicably evergreen hero that nostalgia teat suckers everywhere won't stop nip-chewing on, you gotta dodge some barrels. Retro, baby, retro. Gameplay is somewhat cute, but it's fairly obnoxious. All in all, I want to play a hack where you're DK and you just eat Mario while Pauline screams. And where'd she go anyway? When did Peach take over? Bowser Jr. is all over Mario Party games and such, but DK Jr. basically just disappeared after that shitty NES math game he was in. The plot of this game's confusing. I demand more lore. Let's start a wiki, and a forum, and argue over theories we made up, because that's where internet tech is best used. A nice modern racer with nothing interesting going on beyond its graphics and production value. It is soulless and forgettable. It is, however, better than... Oh my god, what a shitty racing game. Stop, please, stop the car I want out. This here's another one of those Blaze Blue clones, but with Persona characters. It's got a good over-the-top presentation, lots of color, lots of movement. It's probably a gem to competitive fighting game people, but as far as sitting down and playing a game, pretty useless without pals to battle with. And even then, you should probably make sure they're gigantic weebs, just in case. This entire game is either sand or concrete colored. It's incredibly squirmy looking, the aesthetic is hideous. Beautiful soundtrack though, the sound effects are still kind of pitiful. It's kind of Star Fox-esque, but without any of the charm. Just goofy as all hell. Hard pass. What the fuck? Sega Saturn. Jesus, man. Bonkers is a cat that is also a cop. This was a cartoon. He had a big fat cop for a while as a partner. So you had this big fat guy, this sort of Sipowicz guy with his partner Bonkers the cat. And then for some reason there was this big change and he got like a MILF partner lady. This was a cartoon. This game sucks. This here is a Sid Oscar Mayer game in a long line of games he makes that are like board games but better because you don't have to read instructions and your mom doesn't make you put away the pieces and your sister doesn't cheat at it. Fuck you, Mom. I won that mousetrap round we played 28 years ago and you fucking know it. I saw you move your cheese, you cheater. Wasn't even your turn. One thing that confuses me about these Civilization games is the world is different every time. I don't think that's right. I'm sure Earth is the same boring, shitty layout when I wake up every morning, so I don't get why this game gets to do whatever it wants. Earth isn't a roguelike, Sid Oscar Mayer. If that is your real name. Smart people like these games, though, so if you don't, be warned, you might be dumb. Battlefield 3, this is not a war game, this is an exercise in fucking restraint. I can't go anywhere of my free will, the camera jerks my fucking head around every time I so much as think about doing something the game didn't railroad me into, heavy-handed piece of shit. What a profound statement about the futility of free thinking in an armed conflict situation where life and death are... Oh, what's that? There's nothing intelligent about the design of this game and it's just the most expensive QTE bonanza ever? Oh, okay. This is shitty shit that sucks and it's shitty.